Hello, my name is Ekel O'Hare. This is the Future Fiction Academy. So today, we are going to make a screenplay out of one of my scenes. Let's jump right in. All right, we are in PlotDrive. Just in case you were wondering, things look a little bit different now because PlotDrive has added a new AI buttons. So now you have a persistent bar right at the top of the screen. It's pretty exciting. I love it. I love it because when I want it away, it's away. When I want it there, it's there. And if you highlight anything, it automatically changes to your highlight buttons. So it's pretty exciting. What I've done is gone over to Raheem's Big Adventure right over here. And what I've done with Raheem's Big Adventure is created a new document, found the scene that I want. The scene I want to use is the scene where Raheem is confronted with an alien carnivorous plant, and this plant almost eats him. So what I want to do is make a script, a screenplay, and the screenplay that I want to make has... All right, so let's start off with the fact that maybe you, as a beginner, have no clue how to use AI to create a screenplay. So what I did was I decided to create a prompt. What I did is created a document inside of here, and I called it Scriptify, meaning it's going to scriptify this thing, this scene that's right here. I could read some of the scene for you. A burst of rancid odor almost doubled Raheem over. Okay? And it gives a big old explanation of that entire scene. Now, what I did was I decided I want to make a screenplay that has all of the affectations of the scene that we are in right now. So what I did was I created a prompt, and you can see the prompt right here. I want to transform this scene into a screenplay. I want to emphasize the eerie atmosphere, and I want it to feel like a visceral moment. So, give me a plan to create the screenplay from the above scene, taking all of that stuff into account. Now, you may say to yourself, why in the world would I want to make a plan to make the screenplay? Well, let's go back to first principles. When you are creating something with artificial intelligence, it's always good to have as much information as you possibly can inside of that prompt or inside of the information that you give the AI to go off of the prompt. That's what I did, was I created a very, very succinct prompt to create the information that I'm going to need to feed into the LLM so that it can make a screenplay and gives it the complete idea of what the screenplay is and the whole 9 yards. This is what I did. I have had a channel called the Future Fiction Academy, Future Fiction Factory, which is very close to the company that I work for now, for about as long as the company, the Future Fiction Academy, has been around. And I, at least twice, had videos about how you could transform your IP into a screenplay. And I've learned some tips and tricks. One, to always give the AI something meaty to chew on. Don't give it a vague little idea of what the scene's going to be. Give it a scene. Give it your text. Two, always use the AI to your advantage, meaning it's not smart like you. It's not intuitive like you. It doesn't have your taste. So you have to give it all of those things that make it do the thing you want it to do the best it can possibly do it. Third, I think this is three. Third thing that I really want you to do is validate the things that it makes, meaning read every line that it creates. These three things will help you create any screenplay you want from your IP. Let's get back into the action. We are in PlotDrive. Now, what I want you to do is screenshot this prompt, do whatever you want. But this is not the be-all to end-all prompt. This is specifically for the thing that I'm writing. So use your imagination. You are a writer. You're here to be a writer. Use your imagination and come up with a prompt that would be more appropriate to your situation than mine. You can even take this and use it as a template if you want. Now, it gave me, below is a step-by-step plan that will guide you in transforming your prose scene into a screenplay with emphasis on an eerie atmosphere and a visceral, immediate feeling. Then it breaks it down. Define the scene structure and setting. Title and scene headings. You want to create a clear scene heading and all of this stuff. So it's starting to really get into formatting. It's saying, hey, we're going to take all of this information that we have here, and I want to look at this information as if we're going to translate it into a screenplay. So it's giving it all of the information that it needs. Establishing tone, breaking down the narrative into actual screenplay parts, the discovery, all of that stuff. It keeps going on and on and on and on and on and on. Now, what we're going to do is, after it's written all of this information, all of this stuff is written, we go down here to the bottom, we zoom in, and we say, okay, write the screenplay, please. Nope, write the screenplay. I'm not going to burn more CPUs for a please. And then let's a party. I'm going to hit my go button, and we're going to go. Stop. We're going to change. We're going to go with 4.1 because it's thinking too much. That is not working for me. Write the screenplay. Let's see if we can get it to do it this time. Ooh. Oh, it's a thinking hard. Okay. Let's start reading a little bit of this. An unnatural pulsing glow refuses the dense alien forest. Mists curl among towering bioluminescent trees. Low ominous hum vibrates beneath every sound. Insects chirp up, and stop as if holding their breath. Camera tracks Raheem, late 20s, South Asian, weathered hiking boots, leather, moving cautiously through tangled undergrowth. All right. Let's zoom out here. Subtle, a rancid odor, almost palpable. He coughs, hesitates, a tangle of vines. Yeah, see? Okay. All right. Now, what we're going to do after it's actually, oh, yes, voice distorted, eerie, grandfather, special effect, ramp up intense, shouts. Yes, deep bass hum. Silence returns, broken only by ragged breathing. Yes, this is all working for me. He drops to his knees exhausted. Why? Yes. This all works. I'm just trying to get through it quickly, y'all. And there we go. So we now have ourselves a scripted scene. Raheem, voice cracking, staggered. Oh, God. Okay, so we've got an external alien jungle. We have Raheem, late 30s. And we're going to say he's South American. South American Egyptian. Weathered hiking boots, leathered jacket, moving cautiously through tangled undergrowth. Every snap, twig, and distant call is amplified. The camera lingers on oily, glistening vines, swaying in a non-existent breeze. petals trembling with internal light. Now, this is why I did this scene, because there isn't a ton of dialogue. It's actually a very difficult scene to pull off. There are voiceovers, there's sound effects, there are certain things that are happening that have to be exhibited inside of the screenplay. And the only way to really do that is to make sure that when you're doing the actual building of everything, that the step of planning out what is going to happen in the scene, that's why it's so very, very important. So what I want to do now is I want to take this idea, create some prompts from it. I'm going to say we're going to end the scene, and now we're going to bring back a thinking model. Thinking model is going to be O3 Mini. And I'm going to say, now create image prompts for the screen. And then that takes you directly into creating yourself a storyboard. My name's Ikello Herod. This is the Future Fiction Academy. And what I just did was create a screenplay out of my own IP. And one of the keys to doing that was to make a plan to write the screenplay. If you want more knowledge like this, do me a favor. Come on over to thefuturefictionacademy.com, where we have tons of standalone classes and even an accelerator course where you can learn how to create at least 2 books in the first 90 days of the class. Live classes every week. It's a great experience. Go ahead on, click the link below, and I will see all of you after you've liked and subscribed, and of course hit the notification bell because YouTube likes to YouTube. I will see all of you in class.